Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Happy Thursday. It is 5:52 in the morning. I've been up for the last 30 minutes getting ready for the day. So this morning I figured I'd do a get ready with me. We're going to do the new palette that I got a couple days ago. This is going to be a palette bingo with Michelle, BFF. So we're going to do a bingo, palette bingo together. Sorry, I lost my train of thought, you guys, this morning. For today, obviously this is going to have to be a wearable look because I am going into the office and I have to go to dinner tonight with my bosses after work at 7. So we can't be looking too crazy up in here. So this morning we're going to use the Milani eyeshadow primer just to kind of prime our eyes here. Just to make sure our eyes are primed. But how is everybody doing this morning? So today is Thursday. I don't know if you guys saw my last video. I will be going home on Monday. Monday's our last day out here. So I am excited. I'm actually not going to go straight home. I'm actually going to drive down to Cleveland to see my best friend. Not Cleveland, oh my Lord, I am in Cleveland. I'm gonna drive down to Dayton to see my best friend. And then I will be going home a couple days after. So I'm taking a couple days of PTO before I actually fly home. But Monday is actually our official work day. Does everybody get satisfied when they peel off the mirror? Is that not so satisfying or what, you guys? So we're gonna be using this big hunk of mirror here. I love it when palettes come with big mirrors. But yeah, so I'm actually going to be going home on Wednesday. I'm gonna go see BFF on Monday, and then just spend a couple of days with her. She's been my best friend since 3rd grade. And she moved up here when her parents moved up here, and then she bought a house, which yay for her, but sucks because she's no longer back home with me. But anyways, tell me what y'all's plans are for this weekend. So we're going to use the palette bingo. So I already generated my numbers last night, and I kind of went across the rows. So I already know what shades they are. I have them written down over here. So the one shade I got was Abduction. You guys, I am going in. So Abduction is kind of like this khaki light green color. My other one I got was Tempt, which is like this purple. I'm swatching them for you guys so you guys can see what my shades are. And then I got Mesmerizing, which looks like a very beautiful multi-chrome mermaid shade. That's the best way to describe it. And then we did 5 shades. So me and Michelle agreed that we're going to do 5 shades. Yes, I sound horrible. It's early, I tell you what. And then I got Siren Shrek. I'm gonna call it Shrek because I want to watch Shrek, so I'm gonna call it Shrek, which is this pinky color. And then the last one I got was what is it called? Her Prey, which I don't know. I think for the most part it looks like it's a wearable look. Her Prey is kind of just like a nice shimmer. So these are going to be the shades that I have to be using today. Again, this is Abduction, Tempt, Mesmerizing, Siren, Shrek, and Lose World. And then Her Prey. Are those beautiful? So those are going to be the shades that we're going to be using today. Got a towel here. So we're going to see how we do. So I think to start off with, I think I'm going to go with Abduction, that army green color, and the Sorry guys, I don't know what happened. I apologize. So like I said, I don't know if you missed that last part. I'm actually going to go ahead and set my lid with a neutral color out of my Nomad palette that I brought with me. So the lighting in this at this desk, you guys, is horrible because I'm in the living room because I don't have enough room in the bathroom counter to be doing my makeup. So we're doing it in here. Yeah. Why is my alarm going off and it's interrupting? So back to what I was saying, abduction. So sorry for the rude, unscheduled intermission here. So just gonna put this color all over the lid in the middle. I don't know if you guys can see. I have you guys zoomed in, but if you guys can't see, don't worry. I will show you guys the final look. Just know I'm using these 5 shades. So put that in the crease. Gosh, this lighting is horrible in here, isn't it? My goodness. Maybe it looks good for you guys, but it looks horrible for me because I can't see what I'm doing. Maybe if I bring this lamp a little closer. You guys see that? Yeah. Nice neutral color in the crease. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna go with dark purple on the outside. I think that one. You guys, these shades are very gorgeous and pigmented. My goodness. So I think I'm gonna go with that purple in the crease. I'm gonna get a smaller brush to get that in the crease. I'm gonna use this Singe E102 brush that I brought with me. So I'm gonna go in that purple. I'm gonna lightly dab in it, you guys. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a little bit of powder. Can you guys see that? No, you can't. Who am I joking? Just kidding. So I'm gonna tap off the excess because Lord knows I ain't trying to look like a hot mess. So we're just gonna put that purple here in the outer V. Is that what they call this? The outer V? Anyways. So yeah, my I'm going home on Wednesday. Monday's our last day here. I was supposed to be going home June 5th, but I'm scheduled to go home June 1st. Which is exciting. It's been an experience and a learning experience out here, so I'm thankful to have had the opportunity to come out here and make some money. Because out here it's a lot of work, you guys. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. is no freaking joke. Like, I understand working long hours, like in a hospital or in construction, or if you're lineman, like I get it. Like, I'm not, again, as I've said previously, I'm not dismissing any other job roles that work long hours, but I understand working 12 hours and having to see customers is exhausting. It is mentally exhausting. Is this blended? This looks blended. It is mentally exhausting. I'm actually going to try to use a smaller mirror, you guys, because this big mirror, I'm going to try to use my small mirror on my Charlotte Tilbury palette here. I'm trying to finish this, you guys. I still have yet to hit pan, and it's annoying the hell out of me. Oh, much better now. I can actually see what I'm doing. So, it's exhausting. 7 to 7 is a lot, y'all. And then I come back to the hotel, and then I have to prep my paperwork for the next day, for my customers the next day. So then I'm working till 9:30, 10. So I'm working a 12, 14-hour day. And it's overwhelming. It is overwhelming. I'm just going to take that khaki shade again, and I'm just going to try to blend. These shades blend beautifully. There's like no fallout, you guys. Holy macaroni. Like, can you see that? There's like no fallout whatsoever. So I'm just going to close my eyes and blend again. That way it's blended up. Michelle. So, funny story. Let me tell you the chronicles of how me and Michelle met. Obviously, we met through YouTube. So Michelle is an absolute sweetheart. I love her to death. I feel like she's like my sister. We get along so well. Our personalities match. I think she's a badass mom. You guys give her some love. She just got a part-time job. I'm not going to spill her business, but she just got a part-time job, and she's a full-time mom while her husband works. And I love how much he loves her. Oh my gosh, you guys, that man is so in love with her, and I just pray for that kind of love in my personal life. So all right, so then we got that. I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna put the pink, a little bit of pink on the outside as well. I think I'm just gonna put that kind of like here in the middle, like just right here. Not so much like in the inner, but just a little bit here to blend in with the purple. And let's see how that looks. Again, you guys, I've never done a palette bingo. This is the first time I've ever done one. And I'm so glad Michelle is doing it with me. I always love her looks. She has such gorgeous looks, and it's beautiful, and she's 0 F's given, and she doesn't care because she doesn't make it the way that she loves it, and she's her own personality. She's her whole self, and I freaking love her. Michelle, love you. But yeah, as I was saying, she, so yeah, her husband loves her to death, which I pray for that kind of love one day in my personal life. And so it all started with, I watched a video of who? I want to say I watched somebody's video, and she mentioned her. I think it was Makeup Lens, and she mentioned Michelle. And so I think she tagged Michelle in a video. Maybe they did a collab or something. I don't know. Don't quote me. And so I was like, oh, okay. I like smaller YouTube channels. So I went to go look at her videos. And I think that's how me and her, I ended up finding her. So we ended up, I did watch a couple of videos, immediately fell in love with her personality. And then I immediately fell in love with her personality. And then I subscribed, because if I watch 1, 2 videos of yours and I immediately like you, I'm gonna subscribe to you. It's just who I am, you guys. And Michelle obviously does this as a living, like as a hobby, excuse me. And so we went on there and something or another, and then something prompted me to go look at my, that's what it was. Her name looked familiar. I was like, why does this name look familiar to me? Because I don't know anybody in my personal life by her name. So I was like, what? And so I was like, maybe I know. Well, come to find out, she had bought something off of me from Macari. So she had bought something off of my Macari shop that I had sent to her. And I was like, oh my God, I know you. Like, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. I just know I bought some that you had, I sold some stuff off of Macari for you. And so I ended up sending her a message on Macari, like, hey, is this you and your YouTube channel? And then immediately she was like, why don't you text me, girl? And well, Macari censored our phone numbers. And so I remember sending her my phone number, and she sent me her phone number, and we sent it like multiple times back to back because it kept censoring. So I was like, send it again. I was quickly trying to screenshot her phone number. And so finally I sent her a text, and here we are. The rest is history. So I absolutely loved her. I just put on the NYX glitter glue. What time is it, guys? It's like 6 o'clock. I'm just trying to watch the clock because I have to be out there. I have to be out of here at 6:45 to make it in time to the office. So yeah, the rest is history. All right, so I think for the inner lid, you guys, I'm gonna go with that duochrome, and then I might do the inner corner with this this other color. But I'm going with my finger, so I'm gonna go with mesmerizing, and I'm just gonna tap that in here. So yeah, that's how me and Michelle met. So we have FaceTimed, we have talked, we text. She encourages my purchases. This purchase was her fault. Michelle, I blame you. You take full accountability and responsibility for me purchasing this palette. Oh gosh, but we have a lot of the same taste. I tend to go more neutral shades, like depending on which job I'm going to. I tend to go more neutral, but I can get some color in my life. I can get some color in my life. Michelle does a fantastic job, like I said, with her her dramatic looks, and she doesn't give 2 shits what anybody has to think. She does her makeup the way she does it, And I absolutely love it every time. Every time she does it, I'm like, send me a look, make a video, make a video, make a video, make a video, make a video. You inspire me, make a video. So I'm just going in with a little bit of that purple and a little bit of that pink in the outer corner, you guys. Just to kind of blend it out a little bit, you know, just to make it a little bit more noticeable, a little bit more smoky in the outer. Okay, so we got that color all over. Don't worry, guys, I'll show you guys the final look when I'm done. And then I'm gonna go my pinky with that Her Prey. And I'm just going to tap that in the inner corner. It's not a very pigmented shade. It's a beautiful color, but it's not as dramatic as that Mesmerizing shade is. So probably should use another finger for that. I'm not left-handed, so I struggle using my left hand to put on eyeshadow because I am not a left-handed girl by any means. So question, this is like a controversial question. Do you guys use your pinky for the inner corner or do you use your ring finger for the inner corner? Please share. I'm intrigued. I love when I watch videos. Some people use the pinky, some people use their inner corner, some people use their second finger or their pointer finger. I just think it's hilarious how everybody does it differently, and it's interesting. So share in the comments which one you guys. I tend to use my ring finger for the lids. I don't know why. It's just a force of habit. Taking that khaki color, and I'm just gonna blend up here again. I think I've always just watched people use their ring finger, so I naturally use my ring finger. But what do you guys do? I'm curious. Okay. Oh, that's gorgeous, y'all. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, yes, that's gorgeous. And then we'll go with a little bit more of this pink. Just a little bit more of this pink. Oh, that duochrome shade is gorgeous, you guys. Gorgeous. So what about this palette? Did I need this palette? Heck no, sure didn't. But do I regret buying it? Heck no, sure don't. Just got a little bit more of this purple. And that's that, you guys. And then let me just blend the crease. I'm gonna have to clean these brushes before I leave. So I haven't been wearing makeup in the last 2-3 days. I was like, what is that? Oh, it's a hair. Just kidding. Oh, that's gorgeous, you guys. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay. All right. So, next, let's go ahead and get our face on. So, oh, I keep using the word so. It's such a great interjective word to transition. A transition word, is that what they call it back in school? So speaking of school, fun fact, I was never good in English. I am a criminal justice major. I'm a minor in social work. I wanted to be a social worker. Well, I wanted to be a cop who then transitioned into social work because I wanted to work. So where I lived, where I interned with the Department of Juvenile Justice when I was in college. And I wanted to, again, like I said, I want to be a cop. But when I interned with the Department of Juvenile Justice, the lady that I interned with, she specifically handled what they call the crossover cases. So they were kids that were in and out of juvie, but were part of the system. I hate to use like the system, that sounds so horrible. But they were part of the like foster care system, in and out of foster care and so forth. So at the time, they were called crossover cases because they were crossing over between being part of the foster care system and being in and out of juvie. So I'm using this kimchi green color corrector. I use green color corrector every day, you guys. And this is amazing, by the way. You see how pigmented that is? So I wanted to work with them. Where's my sponge? So I wanted to work with it. Yeah, guys, it's gonna look a little crazy. It's gonna look a little green. Don't worry. We're gonna cover this sucker up. Don't panic. The first time I used this color corrector, I was like, oh my god, I look like Shrek. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Shrek tonight. Is that on Netflix? I can log into Netflix on this TV. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So I wanted to work with these kids. They're called like crossover cases. So I wanted to be a cop for the longest time. And whatnot. So I got a minor in social work, a major in criminal justice. However, I got turned down quite a few times when I was trying to be a cop because I have a college degree and nobody wants to pay the kid who is worth, you know, $20 an hour with a college education, but they want to hire kids right out of high school who only have a GED and will pay them $20 an hour. Riddle me that one. But whatever, I have no regrets. Nonetheless, I love what I do. I ended up getting offered a job at the insurance company, and here I am, going on 11 years, and I absolutely love what I do. I have no regrets. I don't regret being in the insurance business. I wouldn't trade it for the world, and I signed up in the insurance business. But I have high respects for people who wear uniform, and I understand that, you know, being a cop, they hire military, prior military, hands down, right? Hire prior military before you hire me, please. Because they understand the word of uniform, they understand protect, defend, and serve. Like, I'm not hating. If you served and you're a cop, God freaking bless you. Like, thank you for what you do, truly. But my point is, those kids that, nothing against anybody who has a GED, okay? I'm not hating anybody who has a GED. But when you go to college to get a degree in criminal justice and then you try to be a cop, but yeah, they want to hire the kid with a GED, but not the kid that has a college degree. Like, I don't know. It kind of like kills your pride, I guess, a little bit. That's all I'm saying. But like I said, I'm not hating on anybody who has a GED whatsoever, because at least you went back and finished, and good for you. So anyways, I need to go this way so I can see what I'm doing. So yeah, that's how I ended up here. Like I said, the insurance business, and I have no regret because I absolutely love what I do. So I'm just putting a little bit of foundation on, and then I'm spreading it, and then I'm going to blend. And then we're going to blend. Today I don't even know how many appointments I have today, you guys. I haven't even looked at the board, what's been assigned to me. I'm going to look at that when I get to the office today. But hopefully I'm not driving all over God's creation today. Yesterday I kind of drove all over God's creation, but that's alright. If anything, I'm getting a feel of the city and realizing the pros and cons of living in Ohio. But the weather here is fantastic. So it is a drier climate here than where I am at, and so my makeup lasts all day. I literally do not have to touch up. Speaking of touching up, I have to buy a new compact powder because I dropped mine at the bottom of the Jeep and it shuddered and it got all over the front floorboard of the Jeep, y'all. And it's black floorboards of this rental. See, look at my face. Oh, I cleaned it up, but I have got to vacuum this Jeep before I return it. And we get charged cleaning fee. Oh, I do not want to have to explain that one to the bosses. But it's a giant climate. My makeup stays all day. I don't have to touch it up. I love it. It's one of the pros of being here. That's about it. That's all I was trying to say. Like, look at this, you guys. You see? That green is blended in. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to finish up my Estee Lauder double wear. So I'm trying to finish. You can't see it, right? I don't know if you guys can't see that. I have just a little bit left, y'all. I'm excited. I'm trying to finish this before I fly back because I ain't trying to take the suckers home. But anyways, I've been using up my minis and travels that I brought, like travel size products. I've been using them up. I have them all in a Sephora bag on the bathroom counter. I'm gonna do a travel empties video before I leave so that you can see my progress. I don't really like watching empty videos. I do and I don't. I do for the sake of I like seeing what people's opinions are on products. I think I said this before in a video. I'm not quite sure. But for the most part, I don't watch empties. I watch hauls and like speed review videos. But I think for the sake of me hauling all these doggone products up here, and if I went through the trouble of saving them, we're gonna make a video about them. We are going to share the fruits of my labor in the video. Okay. All right. Check the time. 6:20. Okay, I got some time. But anyways. One more question. Sorry, just was like I kind of thought. Unpopular opinion. Have you guys flown into Charlotte? If so, do you like Charlotte or Atlanta? Because my flight home, which I have to book it today, I could fly into Charlotte or I can fly into Atlanta. And a part of me wants to avoid Charlotte because the last 4 times I've flown to Charlotte, I've been delayed by 2-3 hours. And I'm over it. I'm over their shenanigans. I freaking am over their shenanigans. So I've been trying to avoid Charlotte at all possible costs when it comes to connecting flights. First of all, I always try to avoid a connecting flight. If I can get there directly and pay the extra $100 to get there directly, sign me up. I do not do connecting flights to save anybody's life. If y'all are dying and I gotta get a connecting flight to get there, you're gonna hear about it. You're gonna hear about it. So I tried to do a direct flight at all possible costs whenever I have the opportunity. But for me to fly out of Dayton home, I have to get a connecting flight, and it's either gonna be through Charlotte or in Atlanta. And the price difference is like $50. So I think I'm gonna fly through Atlanta, even though Atlanta is its own country and it has its own headaches. I feel like the chances of me getting delayed in Atlanta is less than it is in Charlotte, because Charlotte has screwed me one too many times. Charlotte's airport is that crazy pain in the ass ex-boyfriend that you're trying to block but keeps somehow trying to make contact with you. Does that make sense? I don't know if that's a good analogy or what. That's probably a horrible analogy, but that's the wrong brush. But that is Charlotte's airport. I'm just setting my face with some powder. You guys, this powder smells so good. Unpopular opinion here, but the Coty Airspun powder smells so good. And when I say this, is great for oily skin. Shit, it's great for oily skin. Sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to make a video where I cuss a lot. However, I am me. I was raised by a sailor, and I am gonna be nothing but me. So, but this Coty Air Sun palette, girl, y'all, amazing. And it's like $5. $5 freaking bucks. I also brought my Fenty beauty powder that I'm trying to finish. I only have, you guys see that? I only have that much left. Literally. But I wanted to use this one today. Alright, so then I got my Charlotte Tilbury Pack bronzer. This is a great bronzer for fair skin, because I have fair skin. So yeah, give your opinions. Charlotte or Lilana, which one do you guys think is better? Please share. You guys know my opinion. Charlotte's that psycho ex-boyfriend who I can't stand. Alana is an estranged acquaintance. Because I couldn't tell you the last time I flew into Atlanta. Like I said, I always try to pay for a direct flight. So, I think my blush today, I think I'm going to use the YSL. Where is my blush brush? We'll use the YSL. This is a beautiful blush. I bought this one off the recommendation of Jessica Broad. I think me and her have a lot of the same makeup taste, except she's into the BB creams and the CC creams, and Lord knows I'm not. Although, I take it back. I did bring my Eborian CC cream, and I have been wearing that a lot since I've been here, because it gives me just enough coverage where I have something on my face, but it's not. So you guys, I'm just trying to blend this blush. This one. I bought a mini off of Amazon and I love it. It's just slightly too dark for me, but I can make it work. Okay, and then we're gonna put some highlight on. This is the highlight from this contour palette. This Bronze and Glow palette. Oop, that's a lot of highlight. Oops. That's all right. We'll blend it out. But yeah, today's Thursday. I'm excited. I'm ready to tackle the day. Come home and sleep. I don't have to do laundry because I've already done laundry. And yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Laundry at the hotel reminds me of an old college lifestyle where you have to try to beat the crowd and figure out when everybody wants to do the laundry and try to beat them to it. So I did all my laundry last night. It's $2 for a wash, $2 for a load. I don't care, not my money. I'm not paying for it. The company's paying for it. But while I've been here, I never thought I would add hotel laundry to my repertoire of adult experiences, but I have. So it's been interesting. I have added washing my tennis shoes in the washing machine to my repertoire of adult experiences. And in my defense, I do that at the hotel washer because I'm not going to try and wash my shoes in my washer back home and break my washer. So I did it here at the hotel. And y'all, putting your tennis shoes in the wash is really a thing, y'all. It does wonders. I'm amazed. I don't know why I've never done it before. Well, I know why, because growing up, my father was like, you are not putting your tennis shoes in the washing machine and breaking the washing machine. If you do, you're paying for it. So I never did as a kid. But y'all, I was an idiot and bought brand new white shoes for this trip. And then like the first week I was here, it freaking poured. So it was not very genius. And then my shoes got flooded, so then I had to buy a pair of shoes while I was here. So I bought a pair of black shoes while I've been here. So now I have a pair of white ones and a pair of black ones, but I've been wearing the black ones because I haven't put the laces back on the white ones because I'm too freaking lazy. Oh, adulting at its best. Adulting at its best. Well, I'm excited to see Michelle's look. Again, this is mine. Just trying to get my tail here. I gotta get my eyebrows waxed when I get home, guys. So I'm excited to see Michelle's look and to see what she comes up with. Again, she has beautiful looks. I love them. I love all of her looks. I think they're gorgeous. Every time she does, everything she does is gorgeous. And she inspires me. She truly does. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some brow gel. I might wear some eyeliner today just because it's been a while. So I'm just gonna put on this e.l.f. Wow Brow, which I love. I envy people who don't ever have to do their brows because they're so perfect. Not because they're tattooed on, but just because they're just naturally born perfect and all they do is just get them waxed and never have to fill them in. Like, I envy people like that. I used to never have to fill in my brows, and then I went through cancer and went through chemo for a hot minute. I'll share that story for another day. And ever since then, I've had to fill in my brows. It's all right. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on some eyeliner. So I'm gonna scoot down to do this eyeliner because I don't do liquid eyeliner. Well, I'm not gonna do a liquid eyeliner. I'm actually gonna do a Give Beauty brown eyeliner. So let me just scoot down here. Give me just a second here. But yeah, I envy people who do not have to use anything on their brows because they're just naturally perfect. Like, whatever your secret is, poke a sister up, please. Share with the world because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that feels that way whatsoever. So I'm just putting a little bit of brown eyeliner. Normally I go with liquid eyeliner, but I don't feel like wearing black liquid eyeliner today. I think this brown one will do just perfect. And I think this brown will go well with this this eye look. Yep, perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then I'm gonna put on some mascara and then we'll be done. My setting spray is in the bathroom, so I will put on setting spray before I walk out of the room at 6:30. We'll make a good timing here. I'm just gonna curl my lashes here. Just gonna curl my lashes. So, anyways, yeah. That's pretty much the life update. I need to do more get ready with me. So I know I said that I would do more videos while I was up here, but you guys, I didn't anticipate I was going to be as busy as I have been. So, you know, girl can dream big. But I have posted some videos while I've been here. Please go check them out. Again, this is just a hobby. I'm having fun making videos and making friends, and sometimes I feel like it's easier to talk to the world than it is to talk to people in your own personal life, you know, because life gets busy, and sometimes you don't want to talk to people in your personal life because you don't want to hear the, what you should and shouldn't do, what you should and shouldn't have, why didn't you do this, why didn't you do that, oh, and then hear the opinions. First of all, I don't want your opinion unless I ask for it. Second of all, if I'm talking to you because I just want you to listen, right? I'm not asking for any opinions. I'm just trying to bend your ear. That's it. And so sometimes I feel like it's easier to talk to people on this type of social platform to almost like strangers. I mean, obviously are strangers because on YouTube it's mostly strangers, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's easier to talk to somebody who doesn't know your personal life and is not in your life and isn't going to tell you what you should and shouldn't do and all that jam versus just listening. and you sometimes just want somebody to listen, you know? And that's it. So, here I go again with the word so. I enjoy being here for that purpose. Because, again, I just think sometimes we just want somebody to listen and just vent and just talk. And, you know, I'm sure you guys have your opinions. I mean, I know when I watch videos in my head, I'm forming an opinion and whatnot. But I'm not there to tell somebody my opinion. And I'm not going to give my opinion unless you ask for it. You know, I may comment here and there, but I'm not going to be nasty. Because I understand sometimes it's just easier to just talk to a camera, knowing that a stranger is listening, and get all your feelings, thoughts, and emotions out, rather than just calling somebody your personal life. So, and if you don't understand what I'm saying, then you must just be an alien and a robot, because humans have feelings, and if you don't have feelings, then, well, you must be AI. And I just got mascara on the bottom lash. Holy crap. That sucks. This mascara, you guys, is great. I try not to get the clump, but my God, it always ends up clumping. And I try to avoid having clumpy lashes. Michelle loves her dramatic lashes, and I love that woman. Michelle, I love watching you do mascara. You do 25,000 coats of that shit, and I absolutely love it. You just go, and you never lose your train of thought when you're talking, and I need to get on that level. I need to get on that level, because you see how slow I'm going? I'm just trying to put something on my bottom lash. But yeah, Michelle's lashes are always perfect. Again, I want to make a trip to come see her out where she is this summer. It'll be a little bit pricey, but I want to do it. And we've talked about it, and I want to go see her, and we're just going to make videos and laugh, and we're going to go line dancing because I'm from the South, and I enjoy line dancing. I got this eyelash comb from my buddy. I was complaining about my lashes clumping like my first day here because I was frustrated, and that sucker went on Amazon and sent me an eyelash curler. He's like, I got you, girl, and he sent me an eyelash curler, and I'm like, dude, what a champ, my buddy Aaron. Okay, so we got that. Okay, we're not gonna put on any setting powder, any setting spray until this dries, because I ain't trying to look even more hot messy than I am. I'm just trying to clean up this bottom lash, you guys. Clean up this mascara that I got down here. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. That's the look. We'll put on some earrings. I'll put my lips on when I'm in the car, and that's that. What do you guys think? What do you think? Yeah? Look how gorgeous that is. You guys see that? Look how gorgeous. And that eyeliner, you guys. Gorgeous. I'm excited. So yeah, all 5 shades with this beautiful, stunning Beauty Below palette. So glad I got it. I think the next look I'm going to do is going to be an Avatar inspired look. I'm going to do it. But so that's it. Well, I appreciate you guys watching, you guys. It's 6:40. It's time for me to get my shoes on and head out. So I'm at the office on time. I'm going to stop downstairs at the hotel. I'm going to get a banana. I've been getting a banana to go. Y'all, I've been at this hotel for 2.5 weeks. They have yet to make pancakes. It's like they make everything but pancakes. Like, they had pulled pork and eggs. First of all, who eats pulled pork and eggs for breakfast? Listen, I'm from the South, and I don't eat pulled pork and eggs for breakfast. I've never been served pulled pork and eggs for breakfast. But they don't make pancakes. Explain that one to me. But you can tell I'm really bummed. So I've just been eating a banana every day for breakfast. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. This is the look. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, I can't wait to see Michelle's look. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday. I will try to come back up here tomorrow and make a video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.